Hello, how are we all doing? Welcome back to Premier League Dad. We are live for Stockport County against Bolton Wanderers at Edgeley Park. Well, Stockport are going to have to go again, aren't they? They somehow managed to miss out on automatic promotion last year to Wrexham and then again threw it away in the playoffs against Latvian Virsliga. We watched that game, of course. Both legs of that game, actually. Stockport, Dave Challinors will be very, very disappointed with last year's efforts, I think, and they'll be going again, trying to maybe hit those automatic places and get into the Championship, which I'm sure they feel a team belong in. They've made a couple of big signings this summer. Malik Mothersill obviously coming in from Posh, so it'll be interesting to see. He starts today. And yeah, Bolton, Schumacher bringing his Bolton Wanderers side into Edgeley Park today. So it'll be interesting to see how this one plays out. But I mean, Bolton only just missed out on the playoffs themselves last year, didn't they? It was a good 10 points or so in the end. They were quite a way off. But again, Bolton will be fancying the playoffs. Stockport will be certainly fancying the playoffs, if not the automatic spots this year. So it'll be interesting to see how these two stack up in this one. Jim, who do you like in this match? As in, who do I think is going to win? I think you've got to fancy Stockport. You've got to fancy Stockport at home, Edgeley Park. I think I would be very surprised if they lost, put it that way. I think I would go Stockport double chance. Definitely. So yeah, that would be my prediction based off what I know about these two teams. Stockport double chance, maybe with 1-6 in the game, because I think there will be goals in this one. But what do I know? Right, and sorry, I'm not ignoring your TikTok. I'm not ignoring you. I will be there in just a second. Ollie, how's it going, Ollie? Good to see you. Are you watching the Belgian League today or not? I haven't scheduled it. I haven't put it on, but I don't know. Is the honest answer. I don't know. I'm going to see how I feel after this one. After this one finishes, I'll see how I feel and where I'm up to with things, because I've got a few other things I've got to do. So I'll see how we're fixed, and maybe we can do the Anderlecht game, because I quite like to do the Anderlecht game. Is it the Anderlecht? It's not the Anderlecht game, is it? What's the game at 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock in the Belgian Jupiler Pro League? Who is it? It is. It's Bruges and Anderlecht, isn't it? 3 o'clock. That's the one. Yeah, we could do Bruges and Anderlecht. We could do that one. Okay. Well, we'll see. We'll have a look. Right, TikTok. How are we doing? The Real Donut DJ. Please do town on the 9th. How's it going? Robert, are you watching the Spurs game? I'm not watching the Spurs game. No chance am I watching the Spurs game. No chance. Wim, how's it going? Yep, Circle of Bruges, Anderlecht. I fancy Anderlecht in that, even though Anderlecht have been absolutely dreadful in midweek against Hacken and they've gone out of Europe. I really thought that Anderlecht would do well against Hacken in midweek, but they went out. They were brilliant against Westerlo last week too. So I fancy Anderlecht today away at Cercle Bruges. We shall see how they get on too. Whether or not I do that one, I'm not sure. But either way, I'll be back tonight for West Ham. 7 o'clock tonight, West Ham against Bournemouth, isn't it? West Ham, Bournemouth, and Manchester United against Everton is the final games in the Premier League Summer Series tonight. Joey, up the Mackhams, how's it going? Miles P97, I don't think Isak is joking no more, mate. No, he's not joking at all, is he? He's going. He's absolutely going. Kevin C, how's it going, Kevin? Hello, mate. Who are you predicting for this one? I can't look past Stockport. Stockport or draw, I would say. Stockport or draw. Andreas Asensi, Juventus. Yeah, I've got a Juventus top. Look at that. Absolute classic Juventus top. I'll have to show you on YouTube. I can't not show you on YouTube, can I? Look at that. Look at that classic Juventus shirt. Absolute worldie. The old Zidane Edgar Davids shirt, that one. Here, I'll plonk it down there for now. Robert Key, guess who streams on TikTok now on his guitar? I know, mate. Odem Wingy, I've seen him many times. Aston King, is this game a derby? Stockport Bolton, would it be a derby? I mean, I guess so. It's Greater Manchester. I mean, Bolton maybe consider themselves Lancashire more than anything. Miles, are you selling footy shirts or just collecting, mate? Just collecting. Yeah. Not selling any. But yes, I would say Aston King, I would say it probably is to some degree a derby, but maybe not. Yeah. I don't know. Tony, I went to see my team, Oxford United, beat Malaga 3-0 in a friendly yesterday. Should have been 5 or 6. Malaga's my team. I've been to La Rosaleda absolutely loads of times. Love Malaga. In fact, I got the away top from a few years ago. Here, look at this. Where is it? I had it before. There you go. The old Malaga away kit. I've got it upside down here, haven't I? No, not. Hey, Malaga away kit from a few years ago. Absolutely brilliant. Love Malaga. Long throw-ins up the mighty Latics. Tony Da Costa shirt looks like Argentina home kit. It does a little bit, yeah, it does. Vibe DJ Ellis, opinions on Liverpool's kit. Like it, yeah, I've got them ordered. Coming. Sean Kennedy, I'm going to Malaga versus Betis on Friday. Hey, Betis! Oh no, that's Valencia. Where's Betis? This one. There you go, there's Betis. There's Betis behind me. Hey, love Betis. Robert, we need to give Sung Soo Park a chance. But yeah, sorry, what we were saying. Today's game, yeah, Dave Challinors just giving his interviews, his pre-match interviews ahead of this one. I think they've brought some decent players in, or they've certainly brought in quite a few bodies this summer transfer window, haven't they? I think maybe there's still would we say there's a little bit more to do, I think, for Stockport, maybe a touch more still to bring in. But he brought in a centre-back from Cracovia, Artu Hoskonen, 28 years of age, played for Cracovia Warsaw in the Ekstraklasa. I'm not familiar with him, but he's a big lad, big Finnish centre-half, 6'2". Does he start today, actually? Artu Hoskonen, let's see. Does he start today for Stockport? Because I haven't seen the lineups just yet. Apologies, I really should have put them out, shouldn't I? I'll put them up on the screen in just a second. No, Hoskonen doesn't start. In fact, he isn't on the bench either. He isn't on the bench, but he is a new signing for him. In fairness, yeah, well, he signed 2 weeks ago. Danny Andrew, left back. Is he in the? He's on the bench, Danny Andrew. Malik Motherseal, he does start. Joseph Olowu, he's on the bench. He's a new signing. And Theo Eden, he's not started. What about Christy Grogan? No, he's not starting either. He's a youth player, isn't he? So yeah, they've obviously brought in those. Oluwafe's gone to Charlton. We saw that. Sam Hughes has gone to Posh. We saw that. That was in June. That was well over a month ago. Dylan, how's it going? Good to see you. Benjamin, can we watch it? You can, mate. Yeah, it's on Sky Sports. Long throw-ins. Roma's kit this year is the nicest out there. I don't mind Roma's. Yeah, I don't mind Roma's. I've got a couple of Roma kits, but they're a bit more back in the day. Arab Joe, who wins this? I would say Stockport. I'm leaning more towards Stockport. But Bolton are a really good side. Yeah, Bolton just about finished outside the playoffs last year. Stockport just finished just outside the automatic spots, and then didn't go up via the playoffs. So I don't know. Jim, do you really think Anderlecht rebounds from that loss against Hacken on the road today? I do, mate. Yes, I do. When we watched Anderlecht last week against Westerlo, they were really, really good. I thought Anderlecht were a really solid team, and I'm surprised by the performance they put in against Hacken in midweek. So yes, I do. I absolutely do. I think the games in terms of Europe to watch today. Because Anderlecht are quite decent value in terms of an away win, but the games to watch today, I would say, are PSV are playing Go Ahead Eagles in the Dutch Super Cup. PSV played Go Ahead Eagles in the Dutch Super Cup. That's an obvious one. PSV all over that one. Hibs away at Dundee today. Hajduk Split at home to Istra in the Croatian League. I would be tempted by Maribor as well against Koper in the Slovenian League, and also Partizan Belgrade at home to Radniki. They are probably worth a look. And definitely, by the way, if we're talking good away value, Anderlecht obviously away to Cercle Bruges. Get all over Midtjylland against Aarhus in the Danish Superliga. All over that. And Paxi as well. Paxi away at Kisvárda in the Hungarian League. Paxi are flying. Kisvárda not doing so well last year. And Midtjylland were absolutely terrific. They've been terrific. Unstoppable for the last few weeks, Midtjylland. Great in both legs of the games against Hibs. And they stuck 6 past Sonderjyske in the Superliga about a week ago. James, it's Sonny's last game. 274 goals and assists for Son in about 450 something. That's some going, isn't it? Good player. Very, very good player. Kevin, Bournemouth play West Ham. Yeah, they do tonight, that one. Bournemouth West Ham is tonight. So looking forward to that one. We having any issues with sound? Sorry, I'm just checking the sound is working. For whatever reason, everybody's buggered off on YouTube. I think we might have to restart the stream on YouTube. I don't know what's going on. Has it dropped out? I might have to restart the stream. That's so annoying. Why is it doing that? Brody, how's it going? Kevin, I'm receiving loud and clear. I don't know why it's all of a sudden dropped out. Cheers, Kevin. Thanks for letting me know. I was debating like restarting the stream, but for whatever reason, literally everyone has gone. I wonder why that is. Interesting. Stream is healthy. Ostermorg sounds alright for me. Well, right, Ostermorg, you're here, but it's telling me concurrent viewers nil. Like, it's telling me literally nobody is here. But evidently there's at least a few of you, if you're in the chat. But it's saying there's nobody here. Saying literally everybody has buggered off. In one, 3-second period. I'll just leave it be and we'll see how we go. We'll give it another 10 minutes or so. If it's crap, I'll restart it. Right. So, news today then. Oh, Cluj might be worth a look as well, by the way. Cluj against Craiova. I have, yes, AM10. I've got Stockport or draw. I also had River Plate last night. River Plate in the cup to qualify, and Inter Miami drew with Necaxa in the League's Cup as well. Oh, it seems to be picking back up now for some reason. We went from like 20 down to 0, back up to 20 again. Okay, so we've got a few people back in, if nothing else. Right, we're 8 minutes away from kickoff. Let's get the team sheets up. And we can talk through the teams that we're dealing with here at Edgeley Park. I thought Adai was very, very good as well in the playoff games. The goalkeeper for Stockport, Adai, he was absolutely terrific in the playoff games against Leyton Orient. I thought he did really well. Right, there you go. There's your lineups for Stockport Bolton. So we've got for Stockport, Adai in goal, O'Keefe right back, Connolly, Pye and Dodgson at the back. Camps and Ollie Norwood in midfield. Still going Ollie Norwood. And then it's Moxon, Diamond, Motherseal and Wotton up front. For Bolton, it's Sharman Lowe in goal, Conway, Farino Joseph, Toll and Dacris Cogley at the back. And then it's Simons, Morley and McAtee in midfield with Mendes, Colsier Dewberry. And up front, it's Mason Burstow. 21 years of age, Mason Burstow. Came through the Charlton Academy. Went to Chelsea, did all right. Went to Sunderland for a bit. Hasn't quite found his feet. He had a decent year last... Well, I say a decent year. He played a lot for Hull last year, but 31 games for Hull. 2 goals. It's not really what you want from your centre-forward. So, he'll be hoping... He's still only 21. Still only young. Lots of ability, but they'll be hoping that Mason Burstow can have a bit of a burst. Kick on. Ben, today's Acker, Stockport, Hanover, Hibs and Spurs. I tell you what, you're a brave man betting on friendlies. AM10, I had Messi to score 2 goals yesterday, but he went off after 11 minutes. Oh, God. Summer X Searle Shine. Oh, Sunshine is that, sorry. Sunshine. Bolton, one of those Barclays teams. They are, yes. Loved the old Bolton teams with Sam Allardyce, Nicholas Anelka, Campo, Hierro. Going back even further, Kevin Davis. Per Franson. Callum, Newcastle are open to selling now. Listen, Newcastle have been open to selling for months, mate. For months. Don't listen to the nonsense that's coming from these journalists who are literally being... just logically speaking, absolutely logically speaking, there is absolutely no way that Newcastle approach Ekatike unless they've already resigned to Isak going. They knew at least a month ago that he was going. At least a month ago. And it's just been a case of them getting their ducks in a row and getting their house in order so that they can actually allow him to leave. Chimey, remember Eagles? Remember Eagles? What about Eagles? Callum 7-day countdown. Stockport, Falkirk, Hibs, West Ham, and the Manx. The Manx tonight. Oh, what? Here's me putting Bolton in the away strip, in the home white strip, and they're coming out in pink. Oh, I don't like that. Do I not like that? Do I not like that? I need to change that. There's no way I'm putting Bolton on in the white. I love that Stockport home kit, though. That Stockport home kit's beautiful, isn't it? Right, Bolton are going to have to go in that colour. That's definitely not the colour of their kit, is it? It's more like a purpley colour. More like that. There you go, that's a bit better. I guess. It's a little bit better. Stockport and Bolton. There you go. Sorted the away kit out now. Sharkyland, what do you think about Marseille's transfer window? Well, they've brought in... Is it Timothy Weah they've brought in? And they've brought in... has Paixão actually joined now from Feyenoord? Let me see. I don't know where he was up to. Last time I heard he was having a medical, but then there was issues. Yeah, Marseille have signed Paixão, so that's not a bad signing. He's, to be honest, whenever I've watched him, he always seems a little bit like, you know, all flair, but not really an awful lot of substance. Like I remember him watching him for for Feyenoord against Atletico Madrid at the Metropolitano. I was watching him really closely because I remember thinking he looks really, really good. He looks like a really pacey, lively player, and he just... I remember him carrying the ball past like 6 Atletico players. They just couldn't get near him, and then he got into the box and ballooned it. And that happened like 3 or 4 times in that game. And at that point, I think I just determined, right, this kid, he's got everything. He's like a Dama Traore in many senses, but just end ball, it's not him. It's not him. And do you know what? Timothy Weah is a good player as well. I think he's probably a better finisher than many people give him credit for. Aubameyang's, I would say, done. Medina's not, but Ordonez, that's the star, by the way. Yeah, that was the one I was looking for. Ordonez from Club Bruges. Ordonez is definitely the star signing of the window for them. Ordonez will move, I think, in another 12 months. Another 12 months, I think he'll be gone. Probably maybe to PSG, maybe to a Liverpool, to be honest. We'll need a centre-back in 12 months' time, the way we're going. But yeah, Ordonez is fantastic. Really like him. Okay, Dave Challinor, entering his 5th season now with Stockport. Every time I see Dave Challinor, all I can see is him throwing the long ball in from at Prenton Park. Jamie de Bolton still use the Reebok Stadium. That ground was massive. Yes, they do still use that stadium, but it's called the Tough Sheet Stadium now, isn't it? The Tough Sheet Community Stadium. Steve Keen, what are you saying? Sorry. Morning, Key. Are you not getting fed up about Isak and Liverpool and Newcastle need to change? Well, yeah, I am. I am fed up of it. I would like it to just be resolved fairly quickly. I think, to be honest, as fed up as I am, I can imagine Isak is even more fed up, to be honest. Right, we're off and underway here at Edgeley Park. Bolton got us underway, and or rather, Stockport got us underway, and Bolton are defending right to left. I like that Stockport kit. I really like it. Kevin, do you support LFC, mate? I do, yes, I do. I'm a Liverpool fan, but I watch everyone. So I'm sad I watch every game that's going. Ben, if you had to bet your life, do you think Konate signs a new deal or not? If I had to bet my life one way or another, I think yes. I think he does sign a new contract. I think there's a delay where it's I'm ready to leave, and there's a delay where it's I'm trying to get the best deal that I can. And we thought that with Salah and Van Dijk last year. We saw that with Salah, Van Dijk and Trent last year. Salah, Van Dijk and Trent waited until the last minute and got a great deal for themselves. Trent waited and waited and waited, but he knew he was going. He knew he was going. And the feeling around the club last year was always that, wasn't it? That Trent was going and those two would sign. But those two waited until the final few weeks of the season. I think Konate is doing the same. Yeah, I think Konate is doing the same. Sean, what match are you watching? I'm watching Stockport against Bolton, mate. Is that where the dad? Is that Weah whose dad is George? Yes, it is. Yeah, Timothy Weah, son of George Weah, Ballon d'Or winner. George Weah was some player, wasn't he? Arab Joe, did the game start, mate? It has, yeah. It's underway. It's all underway. Ostermorg, do you think we get Gay anyway this window? Yeah, I do. I think apparently Palace have started to drop their price. They were very, very firm that they wanted like 40, 50 million for him. But Liverpool immediately said there's absolutely no way we're paying that sort of money for a player with 1 year left on his contract. It's just not happening. So no, I think he's I think Gay does move. But he's pretty relaxed about it. This is the thing. Gay holds all the cards in that one. Because Gay's just like, well, I'll stay and I'll leave for free next summer. Because he knows, no matter what, he'll start for Palace all year and he'll be in the England World Cup squad. And he's playing in Europe for Palace. So, fine. Like, that's not a bad situation for him. And next summer, he'll get a massive signing-on fee for whoever it is, and he'll only be 25. So next summer, I would argue, Mark Gay will probably be the hottest centre-back on the market in terms of everyone will want him. Because he's free. He's 25 years of age. He'll be just playing in a World Cup. His value will be like... So I reckon he's looking at Palace and saying, listen... Keep me. I'm fine. Keep me. I'm absolutely fine because next year I am ching quids in. But yeah, no, I think he probably does move this summer because Palace will look at it and go, well, we do need to get some cash for him. We don't want him walking for free next year. Kevin, you'll never walk alone. New subscriber here, mate. Cheers, Kevin. Thank you. Good to see you, mate. Good to have you on the channel. We need some more Reds on this channel. Too many United fans and Arsenal fans and City fans and everyone on here. We need some more Liverpool fans. I'm getting outnumbered. Bolton are in down the left-hand side here. Pull back. Cleared away by Stockport and it's going to go behind. Corner kick. Oster signing Gay for close to what we sold Kwanzaa for is good business. Very good business. Ben thinks that Konate will be at PSG down the line, a Parisian boy. He is a Parisian boy, yes. But I still look at him and think, I can't see where he gets to PSG with the centre-backs that they already have. Marquinhos isn't like anywhere close to retiring just yet. Oh, what a shot from Bolton. What a save low down from Adai. Really, really smart stop that from Adai. Yeah, I still think he's got time, Marquinhos. The issue for Konate is proving his fitness. Ostermorg next year, Inacio goes into the last year of his contract, doesn't he? We're always linked with him. There's lots of everyone seems to be linked with Inacio. Sharkyland, Amarim said he wants to stay at Man United for 20 years. Do you see that happening? No. Managers very rarely stay that long. To be honest, I think if he makes it to the end of the season, he's done well. Bolton have signed Javi Simons. But it's not that Xavi Simons, it's the other Xavi Simons from Hull. And he's starting today for Bolton. United forever, how's it going? What game are you doing? I'm doing Stockport and Bolton, mate. Sharkyland and now Zabarnyi and Chevalier. Yeah, there you go. They've got Zabarnyi, they've got Pacho, they've got Marquinhos, they've got the other young lad coming through. What's his bloody name now? What's his name? I'm going to have to get his name up because that's doing my head in. Beraldo, the Brazilian lad Beraldo, he's only 21. They spent big on him. So Beraldo, Kimpembe as well. Kimpembe, vice-captain Kimpembe. So they've got Kimpembe, Beraldo, Marquinhos, and they've got Pacho and Zabarnyi. They are absolutely covered for centre-backs for some time. And they've also got, what's his name? There's the other fella they've got out on loan who's like seen as the next hot prospect. Can't remember his name. Sharkyland, Beraldo said he wants to leave after the Club World Cup. But that might well be what they let. But I can't see him letting him go. Like just letting him go. It'll be on loan maybe. Oh, keeper's just been shoved into the advertising hoardings here. I don't think there was anything wrong with that, to be honest. It was Wootton who went over and just... They were competing for the ball. He was trying to shepherd it out to play and Wootton's gone for it and... Yeah, he's not that. That's ridiculous. Sharman Lowe it is who's having a go. He's saying to the referee, he's been shoved into the advertising hoardings by Wootton. Let's just watch this back. It's a long ball. The keeper comes out and then tries to shepherd it out of play. He's miles out of his goal. Oh, actually, no, that was a little bit naughty, that from Wootton. I don't like that. He puts his leg out as well. Do you know what? That is naughty, that. That is naughty, that, on reflection. I'd have been giving him a yellow card for that. That's endangering player. Endangering play. Moscado's more of a midfielder, isn't he? I can't remember what his name is. It might even be a youth player. There's another player they were talking about. I'm sure he was in like the under-19s, France under-19s this summer. It's the first time I'd seen him. I can't remember. Ollie, I'm watching the Newcastle match. And it's 1-0 to Spurs. Ben, what else are you doing today, Kee? I'm doing West Ham and Bournemouth tonight. 7 o'clock kickoff in the Premier League Summer Series. I was going to do at 3 o'clock, maybe, Cercle Bruges against Anderlecht. I could be tempted by that, so I might do that one. Callum, I feel like Canate would be more suited to Bayern than PSG. The thing is, he's not... He's got to get a sustained level of fitness, hasn't he? That's the problem with him. I just really hope Canate can stay fit this year, because if he can, I think he's probably the next best. After Van Dijk, I think he's the best defender in the world if he's fit. Sharkyland, Tottenham winning against Newcastle. I know that there's this really good French prospect, Kamara, at the club. I don't know if it's him. Casa Hill, yes, bro, how's it going? Good to see you, man. It's all good this end. Hopefully it is for you and yours. Clarkey do Celtic against St Mirren. I think Celtic and St Mirren, I'm right in saying that one possibly... Is that... $5.15... 5:30, 6:15, 6:30. It'd be like a 6:30 finish, and then it's 7 o'clock straight on to West Ham and Bournemouth. To be honest, I'm a little bit scared of doing these bloody... I'm doing these Old Firm games. Every time I've done a Celtic or a Rangers game, if it's Rangers, there's loads of Celtic fans in. doing the whole like the whole tribalist stuff, like shouting, you know. Oh, it's mad. They all absolutely go at each other. It gets really, the animosity's intense. And it's the same with Celtic on the other side. You get loads of Rangers fans coming in. Callum, is it just me what feels like Bayern, Juventus and Barca have underperformed in Europe? Feels very Real Madrid, English team dominated. Very true. 3-star Reds, Palace fans spitting feathers eating their fry up this morning. Another Forest goalkeeper with John Textor's Botafogo. Really? Who's that? Stockport down the left-hand side. It's gone out for a corner. Does he give a corner? He has given a corner. Oswald Duke, hi bro, are you watching the game? I am, mate, yes. I'm watching Stockport and Bolton. Jim, I know the odds are high, but there's no way PSV doesn't win, right? I've got PSV to lift the trophy. PSV to lift the trophy. Don't go necessarily to win 90 minutes, but yeah. Castle Hill, we don't like each other goes past football. Yeah, I know. No, I understand that. But if you don't like each other, generally as a rule, just stay out of each other's way rather than actively going into each other's games. It gets well too intense when we do when we do Celtic and Rangers games. I still do them. I still like them. But it gets very difficult to moderate in the chat, I would say. Because half the time I'm like, lads, leave me out of it. I don't feel strongly all that. I don't feel all that strongly either way. I like the Purrier. I didn't mind Henrik Larsson, and I really like Ali McCoist. And I had a lovely time at Parkhead and at Ibrox when I went up there. Oh, Miguel, nice. Callum Kieran feels the pressure. I do, because I feel like there's like it's like when you like, I don't know, like if you're a kid and your mum and dad are arguing and then they look at you like, she's being unreasonable, isn't she? And you're like, To clarify, my mum and dad didn't do that. That's not me reliving childhood trauma or anything on live. My mum and dad are very happily married. But I could understand why that might be the case. Sharkyland, very, very interesting season coming up with the World Cup on top. We're going to have a feast. Hell yeah, we are. Right, hang on a second. I'm going to have to close that window because if I don't, the camera's going to overheat. Honestly, this is it's the worst camera ever for that. It just literally freaks out if it's got the slightest bit of warmth, temperature in the room. The one and only, do you think Isak will sign for Liverpool? He has, mate. It's done. It's done. He's signed for Liverpool. He's agreed. Liverpool, Newcastle know they can't keep him. It is just a matter of time. It's absolutely a case of when, not if. Burb, who do you support? I'm a Liverpool fan, mate. Yeah, Liverpool fan. Steve, it's invisible key. Do you know what channel Newcastle are on? Isak is playing. Hey. 3-star Reds, Tolgarav Galatasaray turned down the Aston Villa £17 million bid for Yilmaz. He'd be a decent signing for Villa. Cass Hill, I love Liverpool. I've got a few mates from Swan. Oh, nice. That's where my missus used to work, in Old Swan. Mother Seal just can't quite get hold of the ball there, and it's gone out for a throw to Bolton on this right-hand side. Rian, who do you support? I'm a Liverpool fan. Steve, Newcastle playing Spurs now. Spurs winning 1-0. Okay. Chimey, Nike or Adidas. Which brand do you like? Always Adidas. Hate. I would go as far as saying I hate Nike. I hate Nike. I'd love Liverpool to have Adidas always, and if we have to have someone else, I'd rather we have like a Reebok back. I preferred the Reebok kits. The Reebok Liverpool kits were brilliant. I know they're not as expensive, and you maybe don't get as much in terms of the brand deal, but Nike just feels so trashy. I shouldn't really say that because I'm kind of closing brand deals off of myself. If the channel ever skyrockets, can you imagine now? Premier League dad signs multi-year contract with Nike and then someone digs that clip out. For clarity, I actually think Nike are bloody good. They're bloody good. They're the best on the market. Castle Hill Adidas kit launches. Yeah. Nike's only doing a good job with PSD. The originals, the Adidas original stuff for me is just like unreal. And it's not even like it's not that it's just like an iconic brand. I just really, really like it. Everything that Adidas do. Yeah, I always associate Umbro with Manchester United for obvious reasons from them back in the day, and Nike. To be honest, I just associate Nike with like, I don't know. Nike's not a Liverpool brand, but Adidas I'd like, and I also wouldn't mind us getting someone like a Reebok or a Puma, if we had to, if for whatever reason Adidas went down the pan. Prem Dad sponsored by Nike. Yeah, all these top athletes, and then me, and then your man Kee. There you go. Get Nike. Nike started to sponsor the at-home watch-along crowd. It's a big audience. It's a very big audience. Fatboy007, who do you fancy in the Stockport game? Who do I fancy in the Stockport game? I would say it's Stockport. I can't really look past Stockport. Chimey, isn't Reebok defunct? I don't think they are. Not as far as I'm aware. Hey, I could be wrong, but I don't think they are. Bolton coming forward. That might be a penalty. There's a claim for a penalty. How's he not got that? Well, he's not even claimed for it. The guy who went down hasn't even claimed for it. And it looked like one. It must have been a very elaborate dive then. It was Conway coming forward. Let's just watch this back. He does very well. Cuts inside on his left foot. Dummies and gets ahead of Motherseal. And then he's carrying it forward. Gets into the box. Drops a shoulder. Now O'Keefe comes across. If he catches, it's a total dive. Oh my God. That is an absolutely horrendous dive. Oh... Ben, I'd have to say the best of the Beatles. Right, who do we fancy today then for West Ham and Bournemouth tonight? Who do we fancy in the Premier League Summer Series? 3-star Red, since we've gone back to Adidas, Forest kits have been class. Just wish they would bring out an official Forest Retro European Cup winners shirt with the original Adidas trefoil. This year's Forest kit is the closest I have come to buying a Premier League kit this year. Like, I'm totally anti that. I can't buy a Premier League club's kit. But there are many kits this year that I think are terrific and I would love to have got if I didn't have that rule. Forest's home kit this year is absolutely unreal. And to be honest, again, I hate them, but United's away kit is brilliant. The black, or is it the third? The third kit. Bolton in here, 1-on-1, must be. He's missed it anyway, but I think Kee and I did well anyway to close the angle down. Oh, he was just offside, actually. He was just offside. So, by the way, I'm as of this week, I'm not starting it today because I've not wrote them yet, but I'm bringing out some new features that we're going to do on every single live. So we're going to be doing, and it is going to start this week. I know I've talked about it previously and then not done it, but for the start of the season, I'm doing 20 questions. I think of a Premier League player. I write it down on a piece of paper, right, next to me. And then you guys have got 20 questions to guess who it is. So we'll play that at like half time. I've also got trivia. So we'll do like a trivia question. Like 10 Premier League players who've scored. Or 10 French players who've scored 100 Premier League. It's not that, you know what I mean? We'll do something. We'll do something like that where there's an obvious, you know, like a bunch of answers. And we'll work through them because I've got literally tons of them. Loads of them. So we'll do trivia. We'll do 20 questions. And I did have something else lined up, but I can't remember which one it was. Shot from distance from Bolton. Good save from Kee and I. Ostermorg, what kits are you thinking about getting this season? So, I've got Port Vale's coming. Couldn't not get Port Vale's home kit. I thought that was beautiful. Absolutely stuff of dreams. So yeah, so I've got that. I've got Let me have a look. I've got St Paulie's. I'm just looking and seeing which ones it was that I picked up. So I've got St Paulie's away kit for this year. St Paulie's away kit. I've got the Juventus third kit. Have a look at the Juventus third kit. It's a all black kit with a white collar. Very, very nice. I've got that. I have got the Pachuca kit because I saw it in the Leagues Cup the other night and I fell in love with it. So, yeah, this year's Pachuca kit. Got Penarol's kit coming. The Uruguay side, Penarol, if you know them. Yellow and black strips. I've also got Cerro Porteños, the Paraguayan side. I've got this year's Olympiacos kit, but it's the special edition one that they got on the club shop. I've got Malmo's kit coming. Malmo's kit this year is very nice. I've got the Racing Santander kit and the Celta Vigo kit. And I'm debating whether or not to get the Oviedo kit. Because ultimately, I'm skint. Leganes's kit is very nice this year as well too. 3-star Reds, do you reckon replica shirts with an option to have the club sponsor or not have it on the front of the shirt should be offered to supporters? Well, they are with some clubs, aren't they? They are with some clubs. Oh, claim for a penalty for Bolton again. He's not going to get it. Bolton really pressing down that right-hand side and they whipped it across the front post. There's a claim that he was... Let's just see this back. There's a claim that I think it was Burstow. Burstow was dragged back. I think he'd have been offside anyway. There's a claim that he was dragged back by by Connolly, I think it was. Was it Connolly who drags him back? Or O'Keefe on this far side? I think he'd have been offside anyway. Pedro Lover, are you not watching Tottenham Newcastle? I'm not, mate. No, I'm watching Stockport and Bolton. Chimey, I'm going to buy the MK Don Suzuki kit. Lovely. Yeah, the MK Dons kit is not bad this year. I thought the Bohemians kit as well. The Bohemians kit this year is nice. The with the Oasis on the front. If you have a look at that, that's not a bad kit. That should have been a corner then, you know. If it wasn't a penalty, then it should have been a corner for Bolton. Playing really, really well actually so far, Bolton. They've definitely had the upper hand in this one, which I wasn't expecting because I've backed Stockport, maybe foolishly. Loads of coupon busters yesterday. Loads of coupon busters. If you dabbled, Wolfsburger got beat by Altac. Salzburg couldn't beat Ried. Star Bucharest got beat by Dynamo Bucharest. Young Boys drew with Winterthur. Inter Miami drew with Necaxa. Servette got battered at home by St Gallen. Loads of surprise results in the opening games of this season. Bolton down the right hand side, pulls it across, and they put it behind for a corner kick. Singletree, 3 goals, please, guys. I don't know if you're going to get 3 goals in this one so far. I think it's looking like it's going to be a quiet one, to be honest. A very, very quiet one. Maybe 1 goal in it. Here's me expecting goals. Evidently not. Ball whipped in. Bolton must score. How's he missed it? Was he onside? Was he onside? Oh, he was off. Oh, I tell you what, he'll be counting his lucky stars there. Because he was, it was Farino Joseph, the centre-back of Bolton. The ball got whipped in, and he was literally 3 yards out, if that. 3 yards out, heads it down, hits the post. All on his own as well. 3-star Reds, I may have a look at the Olympiacos shirt, but if I do, I would then have to buy the Rio Ave one as well. Cannot show favouritism. Jim, this one's got 1-0 written all over it, has it? Right, okay. Bolton, chance. Again, Stockport up the other end now on the counter. Motherseal, not quite able to reach that one. Another claim for a penalty. No chance. Wotton went down too easily. If anything, the free kick's been given against him. Harry, are you from Southend-on-Sea? I'm not from Southend-on-Sea. I don't think I've ever been to Southend-on-Sea, actually, Harry. Very nice of you to say, though. Taylor, I'm watching Spurs versus Newcastle. Son's last game. Lovely. Ball played long, up the touchline. Stockport can't quite get anyone on it. O'Keefe to throw it back in. It's not been the easiest game to watch this so far, has it, to be honest? It's been a lot of Stockport giving the ball away. I think Dave Challinors will be very, very disappointed with how wasteful they've been in possession. Offside yet again. Lots of offsides as well. Half an hour in. Feels like every team's been offside. Both teams been offside at least 5 or 6 times each. Let me have a look and see how many that is actually, because it feels a lot more than the average. Offsides 2 each. Feels well more than that. Still, even 2 each. Even 2 each at this point in the game feels a lot. Clarkey, Cardiff versus Posh was better yesterday. It was, yeah. Yeah, the second half certainly was really good. But that was a good performance, I thought, by Cardiff. And the goal quality was obviously really good. I don't really enjoy watching Stockport, if I'm dead honest with you. When we watched them last year against Leyton Orient, home and away, I actually thought Leyton Orient were the better side to watch. I know they ended up going through on penalties, admittedly, but I thought they were the better side to watch. Stockport just feels like the grinding the performance out, and they give the ball away so much. It's all about second balls, which isn't such a bad thing, but it's not the easiest to watch. It's not easy on the eye, in my opinion. They work very, very hard. You can tell Challinors got them very well drilled, but they don't get enough bodies forward. They're not quick enough on the counter-attack. And it just feels like a lot more direct than... Which, again, if you know Dave Challinors comes from maybe that school of football, doesn't he? He was a long throw specialist. That's what Dave Challinors was known for in his career. He was a very good defender as well, but he was a long throw specialist. So maybe direct football is in his blood. Stockport, again, ball into the box, nothing doing. Nothing doing. If this finishes like this, if it's a 0-0 or a 1-0, I'm definitely doing the Anderlecht game. I can't be having another day of football where we're just interminable dross for most part of it. We can't be doing that. I need to watch a game of proper football, and you're always promised. That's the kiss of death, innit? That's the kiss of death there, me saying you're always promised goals in the Jupiler Pro League. But I think we'd get it. I think Cercle Bruges v Anderlecht, that's got goals written all over it. I think there's a good couple of goals in that, and I fancy Anderlecht to get at least a point. So I'm tempted to do Bruges v Anderlecht at 3 o'clock. It's going to be a corner to Stockport here. Farino got it away from Mother Seal on the left-hand side. Osnabrück, I've just seen a report that Luckman has handed a transfer request in today. Hopefully it'll lead to Chiesa's sale. Well, apparently isn't Chiesa waiting on AC Milan? Like he's looking for a move back. He's looking for a move back to Italy, obviously. But AC Milan are the one that he was keen to go to go and work with. What's his name? Why can't I remember his name? Don't tell me his name. It's going to kill me. I'll remember it. I've got a total mind blank here. Said QXV, how's it going? Good to see you, man. Allegri. Do you know why? Because do you know when I said Milan, the first thing that came to my mind was Arrigo Sacchi. And Allegri, Arrigo, I don't know why. And I couldn't then get Arrigo Sacchi out of my head. So I just, I'm obviously, Max Allegri. He worked under Allegri, didn't he, at Juve? And obviously they've got a good relationship. And I think he's waiting on AC Milan. But I don't know how much AC Milan need him. And he's on pretty decent wages, Chiesa. But if he wants to get in that Italy squad for the World Cup, he has to go, doesn't he? He has to go. There's no way that Chiesa stays, because he isn't going to get a kick at Liverpool. And it's a shame, because I like him, and he's got a good song. But Ostermorg, I was thinking of Pioli for some reason, but he's at Fiorentina now, isn't he? I don't know, actually. Is he? Is that where he's gone? Behind, it's going to be a corner to Bolton. Yes, he is. He's the manager of Fiorentina. 12th of July he was appointed Fiorentina manager. I didn't know that. I'd missed that. All right, there you go. I knew because he was in Saudi, wasn't he? That's the last I heard of Pioli. 3-star Reds, Birmingham v Forest yesterday. Now, that was a tough watch. One solitary goal scored by Forest in the entire pre-season programme so far. Improvement certainly needed, which, given time, sure it will. Get that Ndoye in. Get some pace down the side. You'll be fine. Ostermorg, he signed Dzeko as well, didn't he? For Fiorentina? No, is he actually? I like that. I like that. He has as well. Oh, Dzeko at Fiorentina, that'll be good. Dzeko, Moish and Ed in up front. I like Fiorentina. Fiorentina might well be my Italian club. Ben Jesus, Dzeko must be about 48 now. He's nowhere near 48. He's nowhere near 48. He's 40 this season, I'll have you know. But he's still banging them in. He was really good at Fenerbahce last season. I think he got 1 in 2 last year at Fenerbahce. He's still knocking them in. Admittedly, Turkish league. But yeah, he played 53 games last year, all competitions for Fenerbahce. 53 games. 46 the year before that. And he's 40 this year. He ain't going nowhere. He's on course for 1,000 appearances in his career, you know, Dzeko. And probably 400 plus goals, so one of the most underrated centre forwards, I think, in modern times, Edin Dzeko, because he's not that sort of a player where you look at him and he's now that should have been a goal for Stockport. That really should have been a goal. Poor from Wotton has to score that. It's great play down the left hand side. Diamond, I think, who puts the ball in. And Wotton at the back stick. Has to score that. Certainly got to work the keeper anyway. It's a good ball from Diamond. Poor from Carl Wotton up front. Ostermorg, yeah. If Dante can do it, so can he. Why not? Yeah, keep going. I mean, to be honest, Jose Fonte is still doing it. Jose Fonte is playing at 40. He's 42 this season, and he's playing for Casapia in the Portuguese league. Centre back as well. My Korean girlfriend is sad Son is leaving Spurs, but she's free to support the best North London club now. RG, Michael, Henry or Rooney? Henry. Yeah, it's not really close for me. It's not really close. Although I did like Wayne Rooney, of course. I like as a player. Cool vibes. Stockport to win 3-0. You must be joking me. They're not getting anywhere near it. Nowhere near it. Jim, Bolton 8-0 in shots. No, Bolton have had plenty of shots, yeah, but Stockport have definitely had a shot on target. Or they've had shots rather. Stockport carrying it forward now again. Diamond on this left-hand side. 3-star Reds, the cure for insomnia. Watching Stockport v Bolton on Sky. Thank God we have Premier League dad to keep us awake. Oh Christ, I don't know about that. I'm about as effective as night nurse at this moment in time. But I'll have a chat with you. We'll have a chat and a chinwag about and nothing else while the game's crap. Thing is, you know what's annoying though? Sometimes you put a game on like this, you can't control whether it's going to be a good game or not. Obviously, you just put it on because it's a game that I think will be good and other people want to watch. And you put it on and then it's pretty drab and there's not really an awful lot to do. So you end up talking about a bit of everything. Usually in the last couple of weeks it's been the Isak saga or the Palace and the Forest saga, or it's been, you know, Arsenal signing Gyökeres. It's been Man United and Sesko and Willy won't he, and it's been or Everton not signing anyone. All sorts of things we talk about. And then occasionally you'll get fans who pop in and say, Are you going to commentate on the game? Well, there's not really anything happening, mate. I promise you, if there's anything happening, I'd let you know. Unknown, I need some Isak news. No Isak news until Newcastle sign a centre forward. Cool vibes. Okay, let's wait and see. Streaming you from Kenya, man. Nice. Whereabouts in Kenya? That's so cool. Lots of love to my Kenyan followers. Joe, we're drawing against Spurs. Yeah, I've just seen you've just nicked an equaliser, haven't you? Ostermorg said, our manager transfers. Mad, isn't it? I think it's from 2 to 8. All clubs changed manager. Bloody hell. I mean, to be honest, and even Conte was rumoured to be leaving, wasn't he? Conte was set to leave. This is really, really difficult to watch because it keeps breaking down around the edge of the area. Around the halfway line, and then maybe one team picks it up, carries it to the edge of the area, it breaks down again. There's not really been any sustained possession from either team. Very poor. Got 2 minutes at the end of this first half of extra time. Clarkey, why don't Newcastle sign Dominic Calvert-Lewin? I don't know. Why don't they sign Dominic Calvert-Lewin? Why don't they? Right. I'll tell you what we're going to do. At half-time, we're going to play a game. At half-time, we're going to play a game. I hope you're all ready. Because I'm playing it and you guys are going to help me, right? So we're going to play. We've got 15 minutes to get 108. Chance for Stockport. Shot from distance. It's in. Has he scored it? Is it on? It's on. And Motherseal's scored. It's 1-0 Stockport. Hey. There you go. We've actually got ask and ye shall receive. Stockport have scored. Shot from the edge of the box. And Malik Motherseal scored on his debut. It was a bit of a lucky break, to be honest, and it's definitely against the run of play. It's a shot from the edge of the box that's firing miles wide, to be honest, but Motherseal just kind of flicks a foot out and it deflects past the keeper. He's onside. There's no problem there. I know there's no VAR anyway, but he's onside. The ball comes in. It gets laid off. Bit of a scrappy one in the area. Comes out to the edge of the box. There's a shot. He's miles onside. There's absolutely no problem at all. No problem at all with that one. And it's 1-0 to County. And Bolton will feel very, very disappointed by that. Not only are they going in at half-time a goal down, but they're going in a goal down having been quite comfortably the best side, I would say. Quite comfortably. They've battered them in the first half. So, yeah, Schumacher will be furious to concede basically a couple of seconds before the whistle. And the whistle's gone. There you go. That's the last action of the half. The last action of the half is indeed Stockport taking the lead. Stockport 1, Bolton 0. Right. Snap time. See you later, mate. We'll be back for the Celtic game. No worries, mate. Take it easy. Right. So, we're going to play a game. It's like Jigsaw. We're going to play a game. Right. We're going to play a game. So, I am going to do the Premier League's. There's 108 nations, 108 players who are the top scorer for their respective nation in Premier League history, right? So we're going to work through from A to Z, and I'm going to give you the country and the clubs that player has played for, and between us, we're going to have to guess who it is, right? We've got 15 minutes starting now. We've got 108 to get, okay? I can't put anything up on the screen, but I'll talk you through them. Right, so first up, we've got Albania. Chelsea, Southampton, Fulham, Everton. That's definitely Breuer, isn't it? There you go, Breuer. Algeria. Mahrez. That has to be Mahrez, hasn't it? 82 goals. Angola. 4 goals. Played for Wolverhampton and Leeds. I don't know that. Don't know that. If anyone knows Angola, we'll skip that one. Antigua and Barbuda, 2 goals. Played for Palace, Sheffield United and Reading. No, skip that. Let's do the easy ones. Argentina, that's Aguero, surely. Yes. Armenia, that's Mkhitaryan, right? If anyone wants to shout out any nations, then do it. If anyone wants to shout out any nation top scorers, like for example, Mexico, must be Chicharito, right? Hernandez. Yeah. Is it? No. It can't be then. Oh, Mexico's not Hernandez. Mexico's Jimenez. Yes, Raul Jimenez. Give me some countries and who the top scorer would be in the Premier League. Latvia, that's Marian Pahars for Southampton, right? Japan, 20 goals for Brighton. Mitoma. Easy. Italy, top scoring Italian player in Premier League history. Has to be the Canio, that, doesn't it? Yes. Kenya Olunga. No. Might be Manuccio for Angola, but not for Kenya. Kenya's not. I don't think Kenya's got a player. Oh, Kenya. Kenya's got Wanyama. Victor Wanyama. Ivory Coast, Drogba. Anyone else? Anyone else for anyone else? Northern Ireland isn't George Best. He never played in the Premier League. Has to be Premier League, Clarkey. Has to be Premier League. Netherlands must be Van Persie. Belgium, Hazard. No, Lukaku. Australia, Viduka. Portugal, Ronaldo. Yeah, should be, shouldn't it? No, it's not. I don't think it is anyway. Has it been given? Yes, it is. Portugal is Cristiano Ronaldo. Czech Republic, Liverpool, Portsmouth, Villa, Paddy Berger. Must be. There you go. Top scoring Czech. Denmark, Tottenham, Brentford, Man United. That's got to be Christian Eriksen. Brazilian, top scoring Brazilian must be Bobby Firmino. Yeah. Top scoring Bulgarian must be Berbatov. Come on, we've got to fire through these. Top scoring Chinese player, Sun Ji-hai. Yes, Sun Ji-hai for Man City. Top scoring Chilean, Alexis Sanchez. Top scoring Canadian, Thomas Radzinski. Top scoring US player, played for Fulham and Tottenham Hotspur. That's Dempsey, isn't it? Clint Dempsey. Robbie Keane for Republic of Ireland. Yeah, I would think so. And it is. I think. Yeah, Robbie Keane. There you go. Iceland has to be Gylfi, right? Yeah, Gylfi Sigurdsson. Top scoring Iranian. Is that Kasami? No. Top scoring Iranian. I don't know who the top scoring Iranian is. Apparently he scored 5 for Fulham. Cameroon, 42. That's got to be Mbermo. How mad's that? The top scoring Cameroonian in Premier League history is Brian Mbermo. Top scoring Bosnian, we've just been talking about him, Edin Dzeko. Top scoring Benin, Stefan Sessegnon. He's the only Benin player I know. Top scoring Austrian, Arnautovic. Keep shouting him out. Shearer for England, obviously. Yep, silly. There you go, great shout. Australian, we've done Viduka. Norway, top scoring Norwegian is Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Probably will be Haaland within a season or two. Top scoring Montenegrin. That's Jovetic, surely, isn't it? Stevan Jovetic. It is. Top scoring Montserrat. That's Real Fox, isn't it? Is it Real Fox? Yeah, get in, Real Fox. Top scoring Moroccan. Played for Southampton, Villa and Wolves. Kashlul. Yeah, Hassan Kashlul. Top scoring Liberian. There's only George Weah who played for Liberia. Top scoring Jamaican. 68 for West Ham. That's Antonio, isn't it? Top scoring Israeli in Premier League history. West Ham, Liverpool, Chelsea and Arsenal. Benayoun, isn't it? Yossi. Top scoring Hungarian. Oh, Egypt. Christ, Salah. Hungary, Zoltan Gera. Honduras, Figueroa. Guinea is Kamara. Greek. Top scoring Greek. Stelios. Top scoring Gibraltar. Higginbotham. There's only him who's played, isn't there? Top scoring German. 45 goals for Man City and he's still playing for him apparently. Top scoring German, Gundogan. 45 is the top scoring German in the Premier League. 45 goals, that feels crazy. Gabon, that's Aubameyang, isn't it? Samatta for Tanzania. That might not be a bad shout, you know. It is, and Mbwana Samatta, very, very good shout. Trinidad, Yorkie, Tunisia, Radi Jaidi. Yeah, played for Bolton and Birmingham. Turkish, top scoring Turk, Chelsea, Leicester and Birmingham. Top scoring Turk. Muzzy is it? Yes, Muzzy is it. How's he still the top scoring Turk? Ukraine. Top scoring Ukrainian Premier League history. 10. Tottenham. Rebrov. Top scoring Uruguayan. Bitey Suarez. Top scoring Wales. Oh, that's Giggs, innit? He was there forever. Top scoring Zambian. Daka. Zimbabwe. Peter Unlove. Venezuela. Rondon. Togo. That's Adebayor, right? Keep shouting out countries. Uruguay's fallen or Suarez, we've done that one. Kevin, do LFC play today? Are you covering it? No. LFC are tomorrow, mate. Athletic Bilbao. Sweden is Isak. Switzerland, Shaqiri. Spain, Torres. South Korea, Son. South Africa, McCarthy. Sierra Leone. Bloody hell. Any Sierra Leone players you can remember in the Premier League? Senegal is Mane. Scotland is Ferguson. Big Dunk. We need a St. Kitts and Nevis player. Russia is Kanchelskis. Romania. Petrescu. Dan Petrescu's the top scoring Romanian in Premier League history. How mad's that? Poland. Bednarek. Is this as well? Bednarek's the top scoring Pole. Peru. That has to be Nobby Solano. Paraguay. Santa Cruz. Northern Ireland. Played for Southampton, Palace and West Ham. Top scoring Northern Irishman. Top scoring Northern Irishman in Premier League history. Ooh, I don't know about that. Have a think about that. Nigeria, Portsmouth, Borough, Everton and Blackburn. That's Yakubu. The Yak. New Zealand, that's Chris Wood. Must be. Come on, we're very, very close. Guinea-Bissau. Guinea-Bissau for... That's Beto, isn't it? Ghana. Top scoring Ghanaian in the Premier League. Played for Aston Villa, Swansea, Palace and Leicester. Ayew. Georgian. Ketbaya. Gambian. Minter. France. Thierry Henry. How did we miss Thierry Henry all this way? Top scoring Finnish player. Top scoring Finnish player. Top scoring Finnish player in Premier League history. Finnish. Let's have a think about that one. Estonia. That's Ragnar Klavan for Liverpool. Equatorial Guinea. No chance. No idea. Ecuador. Played for Wigan and Man U. That's Valencia. Dominican Republic. Kee Kamara. I don't know if he's been in Adidas, has he? Right, I need a Bangladeshi. Played for Leicester. Is that going to be Chowdhury, maybe? Yeah, Hamza Chowdhury. Belarus. That's Alexander Kleb. Burkina Faso. Traore. Burundi. That's Berahino, isn't it? Come on, we're so close. We've got 83 out of 180 here. Top scoring Colombian, Angel. Top scoring Congolese player, Samba. Costa Rica, that's One Chop. Top scoring Croatian, Jelavic. Curaçao player, That's played for Villa and Cardiff. Top scoring Premier League Curaçao player played for Villa and Cardiff. Right, we're missing 21. There's no way we're getting all of them. Dominican Republic plays for Leeds. Oh, that's who's the Dominican Republic player plays for Leeds? Still plays for them now. Oh, it was Mikel Forssell. Brentford. We need a Brentford player. DR Congo. That's Wisser. Have I not got Wisser? Right, we need a Dominican Republic. Equatorial Guinea. Granada. I feel like Granada we should know. West Brom, Portsmouth, Wigan, Blackburn and Reading they played for. Granada. And they played for Wigan. Guatemala played for Cardiff. But we're getting some obscure countries at this point. I don't know too many players from those who've played in the Premier League, so I'm probably out of luck here. Serbian played for Newcastle and Fulham. That's Mitrovic. Come on. North Macedonia. I still can't believe we've not got the Northern Ireland one. Is that Davis maybe? Stephen Davis? No, it's not. Northern Ireland played for Southampton, Palace and West Ham. Healy? No. Northern Ireland. How have we not got Northern Ireland? That's not good enough, lads and lasses. That's really poor. Granada, Jason Roberts. That could be right, yeah. Firpo. That's right. Both of those right. Great shout. Bacuna, maybe. Yeah, Leandro Bacuna for Curaçao. Good shout. So we got those. We got 92 out of 180 here. Good shout, Clarkey. Barbados. Played for Palace and Wigan. Bermuda, 13 for Man City. That's Goater. How have we not got Sean Goater? The GOAT. Oh, we've missed out. There's only 20 seconds left. It's nearly kick-off for the second half. We'll have to give up. Let's see which ones we didn't get. Angola was Helder Costa. I don't think we'd have got that one. Antigua and Barbuda was Mikel Ledgerwood. Barbados, I should have got this one. Crystal Palace and Wigan Athletic. Emerson Boyce. I've seen him in Tesco in Wigan. Actually, it wasn't Wigan, it was Altrincham, wasn't it? I've seen him in Tesco, Emerson Boyce. Equatorial Guinea was Pedro Obiang. Possibly should have got that one. Guatemala for Cardiff was Nathaniel Mendez Lang. I don't remember him playing for Guyana. Here we go. Guyana, Carl Court. Remember Carl Court? He used to play for Wimbledon, Newcastle, and Wolves as well. Iran for Fulham. We talked about that one. That was Ashkan Djaga. Would never have got that. Kosovo was Milot Rashica. He only got 1 goal for Norwich. Oh, now that's the bad one. That's the really bad one. Mali, Freddie Canute. Freddie Canute, 43 goals for West Ham and Tottenham. We should have got that. Northern Irishman for Southampton, Palace and West Ham. It was handsome Ian Dowie. Ian Dowie. Kevin Doyle's Republic of Ireland. But no, it was Ian Dowie for Northern Ireland. Ah. North Macedonia was Georgi Christov. He played for Barnsley in the early 90s for in the Premier League. I don't think any of us have got that. St Kitts and Nevis is Bobby Bowery. Never. Sierra Leone, we probably should have got this one. He actually played for Liverpool. It's Stephen Kolka. Slovenia, Robert Corrin, played for West Brom and Hull. Slovakia, 23 goals, played for Middlesbrough. Szilard Nemeth. He's another one who flew under the radar. But that's it. That's all we missed. We missed, in the end, 25 Oh no, 15 we missed. 15. I think we did all right there, you know. I think we did okay there. 15 missed. 93 out of 108. It was a very respectable score. We did okay with that. Good shout. Well played, everyone. I don't know if I'd have got anywhere close to 93. Well, I wouldn't have done. I was barely in 60, 70, I think, range when you guys started throwing them out. There's some dead easy ones, obviously, like Aguero and Van Persie, Henry, you know, Shearer. They're the dead obvious ones, aren't they? And then once you get past them, you get into like the niche ones that maybe, like Mkhitaryan, I think, is an obvious one because I don't know any other like Armenians who've played in the Premier League, full stop. So he becomes a really obvious one. And same with Latvia, Marian Pahars. Don't know any other Latvians who've played in the Prem and scored a half decent number. But it's when you get down to those like Caribbean islands and like Steven Kolker played for England all the way through, didn't he? And then like opted to play for Sierra Leone later on after he'd left the Premier League. That's a bit of a curveball, that one. Bit of a curveball. Ben, I enjoyed that. Got to be a perm fixture. I'm gonna do some more quizzes, but maybe a little bit better in terms of actually having them on the screen and maybe a bit more interactive. This one was a little bit on the fly, but I've got more of those sorts of stuff lined up. We can do them. Oh, what's going on here? They've switched it, the little rat bags. I was wondering why it wasn't back on. The game's kicked off. Why are we not? Oh, this is unacceptable. This is absolutely unacceptable. They've changed over from EFL to bloody Scottish football. That's absolutely outrageous, the Rats. Not happy with that. It's 1-0. It's still 1-0 and it's kicked off in the second half. What are you doing, Kieran? It's not good enough. Your act together. Reece Key hates Scottish football, confirmed. I don't hate Scottish football. I actually don't mind Scottish football. I just don't like when Sky Sports sneakily change the programming. When we're waiting for it to come back on and then all of a sudden we've missed 4 minutes of the second half. Not good enough. Ostermark, Germany surprised me. Would never have thought Gundo was top German scorer in the Prem. No, and neither would I as well. 45 goals, top German scorer. Yeah, it's not bad, that is. I was surprised by that too. To be honest, a couple of others where I looked at and thought, no way they're the top scorer, but like Mahrez Algeria you would have got. Viduka. I don't know any other Austrians who've played other than Arnautovic. Same with Belarus as well. Alexander Kleb, that's an easy one. Belgium, I did think it would have been Eden Hazard. I don't know why, but then when you think Lukaku, it's super obvious then, isn't it? Disappointed I didn't get bloody Sean Goulter until late. Brian Mbeumo, top scorer for Cameroon. There's been loads of Cameroonian players in the Prem over the years. I'm surprised that Mbeumo with 45 is top as well. And he'll probably break 100 as well if he sticks around for another couple of years. Good player, Mbeumo. One Chop, Costa Rican legend. Ostermark, it'll be Vert soon though. Yeah, definitely. Florian. Callum, 12 days to go. Well, it's only 7 days to go till the Charity Shield. Robert, hello, just watching Stockport versus Bolton because I am very bored. Well, I'll level with you, mate. This probably isn't going to alleviate your boredom because this has been a pretty dreadful game. Reece, there's been a lot of Premier League teams playing each other in pre-season. Thoughts on that? Spurs fans are going to be claiming beating us in pre-season because it's the only time they'll beat us. I mean, I think it'll happen more and more, to be honest, because there is a clamour for it, isn't there, in Asia and certainly in the US where they want more Premier League football. I think if a lot of the executives had their way, they would play either a 39th fixture, like an actual 39th Premier League fixture, in the US or in Saudi or in China, or they'd start doing the Premier League on tour, like Italy have. So like the Serie A's maybe played a couple of fixtures in Saudi, or the Super Cup and stuff like that. I don't like all that. But it offers immense marketing opportunities. So I can understand why they want to do it from a cash perspective, but it kind of destroys it a little bit. Ostermorg, I'm going now. Key, I'll be on the stream later. Take it easy, man. No worries. Yeah, I'll see you in a little bit. Robert, I'm actually watching the game, and here it is very boring. I might have to watch Falkirk versus Dundee. Is that what's on the other side? Is it Falkirk Dundee in the SPL? Yeah, Falkirk and Dundee United. Yeah, well. We've already watched Dundee United once this week. Don't think I've got it in me to watch him again. They're talking about doing playoffs in the Prem that will ruin football completely. Oh no, I like that. I like that. Like they split the season almost, and then it's a bit like rugby league. Like you win the league leaders shield, but everyone wants to win the grand final, and it becomes a bit of a Champions League within the Premier League. I don't mind that. I wouldn't want them to do it necessarily, but if they did do it, I wouldn't really have a huge issue with it. Robert Russell basically throwing the players under the bus already. This is going to be a long season. No, Bolton will be hoping they can get back into this, and I don't think they've made any changes at half time. Let me double check, because we were doing playing stupid games. No changes. There've been no changes for either side at half time. Both quite content to keep what they've got. Reece, to be fair, I wouldn't mind if they did it for teams who could get relegated. See, that's it. Yeah, no, I think that would be actually really, really smart, is if what happened was the team that was bottom of the Premier League automatically went down, and then maybe you had, or maybe the bottom two automatically go down, but then third place and fourth from bottom play like third and fourth in the Championship or something like that. Then there's like a little playoff. That would be quite cool. But it would just that you would expect that to be over 2 legs. You would expect it to be a whitewash for the Premier League, wouldn't you? You'd expect them to walk it. Robert, I think Rangers will not win a Premiership in the next 10 years. Why do you think that? To be honest, mate, I thought Rangers were... They're going to have to adapt to Russell Martin. They're going to have to do a little bit of... There's going to be an adaptation period. The whole playing out from the back thing is what annoyed Southampton fans last year as well. But he's got a good crop there. He's got a decent bunch of players. Reece, if they did that, Luton could have stayed up, yeah. How many offsides? Christ, are they not working on offsides in this... in training? Honestly, if you're Dave Challinor and Schumacher, I'd be saying to these lads, listen, we're gonna just have a whole session today on timing our runs. We're gonna be whipping balls in, and I'm gonna get the VAR guys to have a look, and if any of you are offside, you're going in and doing a lap of the pitch, and then back out and we'll do it again. Just literally, the amount of offsides has been so and a lot of them are literally where the players are looking straight down the line. There's no excuse for being offside, and it's not even just like it's not like a bug's dick offside. They're absolutely miles off it, miles offside. Bolton seem to be gaining a little bit more confidence. Just over it, that pass. That was a kiss of death again. Apologies, Bolton fans. Kiss of death yet again. One sec. Oh, that's what it is. There you go. Sorry. Bolton chance. Skied it. Absolutely shocking play. Robert, Betfred Super League is way better than the old league format. Playoffs, more trophies to win, more advertising with the league and the sport, more money into the game, so no more Giants go bankrupt. Okay. I quite like the I mean, I'm a bit of a traditionalist, but I quite like the idea of us, you know, changing things and trying new stuff. But I don't want him just sending like games all over the world, left, right, and centre. That's the stuff that does me head in a bit. Crystal Palace have set a £50 million asking price for Gay, with club chairman Steve Parish refusing to lower their price. Liverpool have already made a bid worth 40 for Gay, which is said to have been rejected by Palace. Right, so there you go. If we're at 40 and they're at 50, you know that's getting done. You know Liverpool are going to get that done. Mark Gay's, we'll probably get him for around 40 million. I still think they'll drop their price as the season goes on. Because they can't afford to just let him go for nothing at the end of the season. Right, we've got a corner kick here. Stockport, chance to whip it in. Robert, Giants include Bradford Bulls, Widnes, Lee Centurions, now Leopards. Claim for the foul, they're not going to get it. Chimey, Gay is not the right replacement. You don't think so? Who would you go for? If you were in our shoes, obviously. I think Gay's a really talented player. I mean, obviously, he's used to maybe playing in a back three, but that doesn't necessarily mean he can't play in a back four. But I really like him. I think he's a really good player. Robert, I do hate the going around the world as well. I didn't mind Las Vegas, and it was good vibes. I didn't mind Barcelona from a few years ago, and next year is Paris. Nice. Oh, Bolton has smashed the post again. Shot from distance. Oh, nearly. Very, very nearly. Bolton nearly equalising. Chimey, Gabriel. Gabriel is in from Arsenal. Gabriel. Up the mags. If Liverpool were playing right now, would you watch Liverpool game or still Bolton? I'd watch Liverpool. Yeah, I'd watch Liverpool. And in part, that is because of how bad this game's been. It's been pretty naff, to be honest, mate. But I would definitely watch Liverpool. Yeah. I mean, by default, I'll be honest with you, I'm a Liverpool fan, so by default, if Liverpool are on, I'm watching them. If Liverpool are playing, I'm watching them. So we'll cover every single Liverpool game this season, but we'll also do a shed load of others. Robert Gabriel from Arsenal, you mad. Yeah, Gabriel from Arsenal ain't going to Liverpool. We don't want him. No good. Right, 3 changes for Bolton. It's Sheehan for Morley. Sheehan's come on for Morley. Yeah, Randall has come on for Burstow. Mason Burstow's not really done an awful lot at centre forward. Again, a claim for the penalty from Bolton. You're not going to get it. They're not happy, these Wanderers fans. Chimey, isn't Newcastle targeting Gabriel? I don't think Newcastle are targeting Gabriel. Not that I'm aware of, anyway. No, not that I'm aware of. County down the left-hand side. Yeah, I can't see Gabriel going to anywhere, to be honest. Apparently Arsenal are trying to sign in a young centre-back, though. Ben, is Burstow their first choice number 9? I think so, yeah. I think so. There's nobody that they're missing. They brought Randall on, Joel Randall, who's more of a midfielder, to be honest. For Burstow, and they've brought Josh Sheehan on again, midfielder for Morley, and then Thierry Gale. Now Thierry Gale is another player who they've just brought in. He's a little bit older than Burstow. He's coming from Piast Gilwis in the Polish league. He played 11 times last season and got 1 goal. So, you know, they're not blessed with goals, let's say, Bolton. Who was the top scorer for Bolton last season? Let's have a look. I don't know who it would have been. Bolton 24-25 season. Top scorer. Aaron Collins was top scorer for Bolton. And he's now at MK Dons. Why is he at MK Dons? He's only 28. That's weird. Well, there you go. He's moved to MK Dons. Who literally just about stayed up in the Football League last year. Instead of playing for Bolton. That's a weird move, that, isn't it? That is a really weird move. Bolton's top scorer last season, admittedly it was only with 12 goals, but he was their top scorer, has dropped a division and gone to one of the worst teams in that division. That's crazy, isn't it? Ben, I don't say it often, but come on Spurs. Jesus Christ, you must be having a... Are you feeling okay, mate? For you to... Bolton pushing forward. Let's come out to Thierry Gale. And, Sheehan's not happy. It's given us a foul. Stockport get the foul. We've got 25 minutes left here. Got a fever. Robert, MK Dons, wow, he's a boring person. I just think it's weird. Why would you do it? Why would you do it? If you are... if you've played for Bolton in League One, and then you decide to switch to, of all teams... MK Dons who were a division below and like much worse. Bolton very nearly came up to the Championship or at least got the playoffs. It's like that is quite literally like someone like let's try. That's like João Pedro to put it up a division. That's like João Pedro deciding to move to Portsmouth. That is the equivalent of what we've just seen. João Pedro at Bolton, at Brighton, deciding to move to Portsmouth. That would be effectively what has happened with Aaron Collins. And it's not even like MK Dons is his club. Like, he's Welsh. It's crazy. Stockport coming down the right-hand side. Chimey, maybe he likes the Dons kit. Even Messi wouldn't resist. It's a nice kit. It's a very nice kit. Emir says Bolton is shite. I don't disagree with you, Emir. Ben, MK Dons trying to have a goal though. Mendes Lang dropped from Derby in the Championship to go there. I know, but that's like a... Still a... I mean, maybe it is. Maybe they're offering more money. Maybe they're offering... I don't know what they're offering. Robert, why go to Milton Keynes? I went to Bolton in my Wigan trip once and it's brilliant. MK is boring in the most dystopian place I've ever seen. To be fair, the kit is the only good thing about Milton Keynes. Bloody hell, why the Milton Keynes hate? Kane, how's it going? I'm good, man. How are you? Slow day today, though, in terms of... we're watching Stockport against Bolton, and I've got to say, it's up there with one of the worst games we've done. One of the worst games we've done. It's been a very, very slow game. So we've just been having a laugh on YouTube and just kind of doing... doing quizzes and crap, to be honest. But we've somehow managed to get a goal in the game. So I guess that's not too bad. Road to 10k, getting there. Yeah, well, hey, listen, in time, we'll see. We'll see. I'm focusing more on YouTube than TikTok anyway. But if TikTok grows, that's cool too. Callum, come on, Falker. Beat Dundee United and Celtic. I want Stockport for me better. Nice, okay. Well, Stockport I think are going to win. I can't see Bolton getting too much in this one. Shay, how are you doing Man United and Everton at 10 tonight? Oh, I don't know. Probably not. I can't be bothered with a midnight finish. Mate. I can't be doing with it. I'll leave it. No, I'll leave it. How many are you on now on YouTube? I am on 5, 6, 5, 5 something. Yeah, about 5, 5. But closing on 6 with a bit of luck. Maybe we'll hit 6 for the new season with a bit of luck. Ben, you'll defo hit 10k. Well, I mean, to be honest, TikTok followers have picked up. I'm getting a decent number on TikTok every day, but I'm not that fussed about TikTok. I don't really get anything from it. But YouTube's going okay. Shay472, we're gonna lift the Premier League summer trophy, mate. You gotta do it. Hey, you might not. There's still time. If you lose to Everton tonight, which would be the most Man United thing and the most Everton thing ever, if United were to beat you tonight, that wouldn't be surprising. No, sorry, if Everton were to beat you tonight, that wouldn't be surprising. Everton have been garbage all summer. Chimey, R9 haircut wager, don't forget. What? I did say I would get the R9 haircut, but what did I say I would do it for? I can't remember what I said. Was it on United getting Champions League next season? Was it that? If United get the Champions League next season, if you finish in the top 4, I have to get the R9 haircut. Is that what we said? Or was it if Liverpool... What was it? It was something mad. There's no way I would have done it for something that's not going to happen. Okay, that's really good. I'm on just over 2, I think. My main platform is TikTok. United for the Prem. Looks like you're getting that haircut. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. I don't know what it is. Chimey's going to tell me. 6k? No, it wasn't 6k fans on YouTube. Behave yourself. 6k fans on YouTube for an R9 haircut. No, it wasn't. Don't be aggy. Don't try and wind me up. There's no way I said that. Maybe 10k. Maybe if you can get to 10k for the start of the new season, I might do that. Saying that, I might if I got R9 haircut, I'd probably get it just for that. Be like him, the opposite of him. What's his name? The United Strand. I can't stop watching him. It's like yeah, defo worth 6k, was it shit? Defo worth 6k. We're on course for 6k. There's no way I'm doing the R9 haircut for 6k. I'm 35. I'll get. Christ, I've still got to take my kid to school and stuff. There's no way I'm doing that. Robert, you are 100k plus quality who casually watches Una Strassen and Dundee United and Barnet versus Newport. Yeah, well, listen, we've covered some rough games, don't get me wrong. Ben, lad, honestly, if you did something extreme like that at 10k, your channel would rock it. I know, but I don't want to do that. You want it to stand on its own. You don't want to do that. I don't want it to be just, oh, well, I'll do it. I'll get a rubbish haircut. And I've already got a rubbish haircut. I'll do something mad because then that will get the views. All that does is attract a load of knobheads. Like, for me, I want to try and get people who are actually football people. Do you know what I mean? Try and get a few people in who are footy focused rather than just like I'll shave my head and that'll get people in, because it probably would. But I don't want to do it that way. That's the old Bonnie Blue method in it, to be honest. Robert, United Strand is like an addiction to watch. He's so funny. It's more just how long it will go. There's no. I don't know when he's going to be able to do it. I don't know when he's going to be able to get a haircut, the poor lad. Shay, can't be rocking up to your daughter's school with the R9 trim. Yeah, I'll be on some sort of register. Kane, do you know CM Red Star? CM Red Star. Sounds like a horse. I don't know, mate. What is it? What's CM Red Star? Well, actually, CM Red Star sounds like a cider. Is it a beer? It's either a horse or a beer. CM Red Star. Oh, they're a football club. Oh, I should know that then. No, I don't know CM Red Star. I don't. They reached the 5th round of the FA Vars in 1978-79. How could I forget? You're managing one of their teams now. Bloody hell, nice, mate. That's good. That'll be good for a bit of content, that. Nice. They're in the Northern League Division 1. They were relegated. Well, no, they're in the Northern League Division 2 now. They were relegated last season, weren't they? Oh, hey, well, that's good. So, yeah, what was it? What actually was it, Chimey? What was it that I said I'd get it for? Is it if United got the Champions League this season? Callum, if I win, I'll share the money with you, Kieran. Oh, don't be silly. You don't have to share anything with me, mate. If you win it, well done. Well done if you win it. Kane talks football versus slot. We will be there. Taylor, Fire Stick's the best invention ever. Can watch everything. Nice. To be honest, this is on Sky Sports, so it's quite. I'm lucky. And we've got Anderlecht coming up at 3 o'clock. That's on DAZN. So we've got that one. Debating whether or not to watch Celtic and St Mirren. Chimey, 10k fans before Christmas. 10k fans before Christmas. That's actually doable though as well, innit? No, I wouldn't have said that. That's too likely. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying I will definitely hit 10k before Christmas, but the way it's going, it probably isn't a million miles off that. There's no way I'd have done 10k. There's no way I'd have said 10k for Christmas. Not for that haircut. For that haircut, it would have had to be something pretty special. Fucking hell. Gabs, you should watch RFS versus... What's that? RFS versus who? Kers on Wednesday. Yeah, I won't be watching any more Latvian football, mate. I did Auda earlier on in the season, and that was pretty dreadful in the end, to be honest. But we might watch a little bit more. We'll see. Kane, anything less than the Prem for Liverpool is a fail. I don't think it is. I can't see. Xavi Simons has just got a yellow card for Bolton, by the way. I don't think it is. I think if Liverpool are doing the squad change that they were meant to do last year, this summer. So this is our transitional year. This, if anything, I think we've got an excuse to not win the league this year. Robert Key, if you did Christmas, your head would be so cold. Oh, I can't be doing the R9 haircut. For 10k? There's no way I said that. Did I promise anything? Because I don't want to go against it now. Did I actually promise anything in terms of like how long I would keep it for, or would it just be for one live? Like I'd shave my hair and then do it for one live. That's about it. Taylor, no Prem on Boxing Day. I think that trim would look well on you. It can't look any worse. But yeah, Ronaldo, CR7. No, not the CR7 cut. I'm trying the CR7 cut now and I'm failing. Robert, you'd be banned off any school grounds in a 50-mile radius. Yeah. Yeah, no, I can't do that. Alright, so I said it was for just one live. Okay, fine. Alright, I can live with that. If we get 10k for Christmas, I'll do it. 10k for Christmas, I'll do the Ronaldo cut. For one live. Bolton with a chance. Good save. And I just about gets it behind. Good defending by Pye as well there. Corner to Bolton. Entering the last 10 minutes here. Oh my God, if you shave your hair, you really will be John Josh Shelby. Kieran, can you remember Alan? Alan? Who's Alan? Alan? Ryan Hill, we just got promoted. Where do you think we will finish? Sunderland. Sunderland, I think, probably finishes in the top 19. No, I do. I think Sunderland probably just about go down. Just about. They've probably got the best chance of staying up currently, but I think them and Leeds are the only ones that could. So I don't know. It's going to be tight. It's going to be really tight. Granit Xhaka might well be there. You're not getting 15th, 16th. Granit Xhaka might... If you get anything, it'll be like 17th and just about 17th. It'll be tight, but I think one team could just stay up. Callum, you said 20k. I said 20k. See, 20k probably does sound something more, I would say, because 10... I'm probably on course for 10 at Christmas right now. The amount I'm getting every month and the amount the channel's growing, I'm probably on course for about 10 at Christmas, or not a million miles away. Yeah, sorry, Alan, Napoli midfielder, played for Everton. Yes, I do. Taylor, Chelsea winning the treble this season. No. Chelsea winning the treble? Behave yourself. Chelsea ain't winning a bean this season. Callum, they're stitching you up. No, I wouldn't. There's no way. These guys are sound. They're not stitching me up. They're so lovely. But I think you're right. I think they are. I think they're having my kecks down here. Ryan, Sunderland been making good signings though, like Xhaka and others. Yeah, but they've still got a lot of players who are championship quality, I would say. John, 2 weeks until the Premier League next season starts. Well, you got the Charity Shield next week, John. Charity Shield next week. Robert, 15 to 20k sounds reasonable. 10k is easy. 20k would mean the channel has exploded. Yeah. 10k, I think, is just the same sort of line that we're on. 15k would be very good though. Callum Coyle, I'll bang them out. Deck 'em for me, Callum. Chris Rigg and Trey Hume are really good. Chris Rigg's a very, very talented player. Yeah, I like Chris Rigg. I like Dan Neil as well. Ballard's a good player. Mayenda, I think, is a wonderful player. Isidore, I think, could be very, very good. It'd be interesting to see that midfield of Diarra and Zaka as well. How they sort of that pivot and how that works. You need to get Romain Mundle fit, obviously, as well. It's a shame you sold Watson in the end. I know he'd already gone to Brighton, but I think Watson would have been great in the Premier League, and he should have stayed at Sunderland because he'll get more of a kick there. Jamie, alright, 20k. Okay, 20k. 20k seems... If we hit 20k... I'll tell you what, I'll extend it. If we hit 20k... What are we on? August, September, October, November, and then all of December. 5 months. If we hit 20k at any point during the season, I'll be impressed. Very impressed. So we'll do it on 20k, assuming it's within the Premier League season. Ryan, too bad we lost Tommy Watson though. Yeah, absolutely. Gary, sorry, Coops in the Europa League qualifiers. I'm going to be doing the qualifiers, yeah. I'm going to be doing the Conference and the Europa and the Champions League qualifiers next week. We're doing Rangers against Victoria Plitzen on Tuesday. I'm not sure about what other games we'll be doing. Need to have a look. Robert Arnanke would be brilliant. It would have to literally be that, just one live, and that would be it. Ollie, are you updating your tomorrow? And are you doing Cercle Bruges? I'm updating the schedule tomorrow. Yeah, on Monday I always upload all the new ones that I'm going to be doing over the next week. Am I doing Anderlecht? No, I'm not going to do Anderlecht. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it. I'll do Bournemouth and West Ham tonight at 7. Yeah, I'm going to leave Anderlecht just because it's been a bit flat. It's been a bit flat, and I think it might just be the time of day. Maybe it's a Sunday and it's still pre-season effectively. We're not quite getting the crowds in that we was last week for whatever reason. So, and Anderlecht, the last Anderlecht game we did against Westerlo, again, wasn't terrific. We got about 2k, something like that in. So, yeah, we'll skip Anderlecht. I'll skip Anderlecht. Not that I'm necessarily doing it for the views, but I also, if I'm gonna do it, it's got to be at least a little bit worthwhile. Otherwise, it's not really helping the channel. So, I've got a load of other stuff to do between now and the West Ham game. So I'd just be procrastinating. I've got a video that I've got to film. I've promised loads of people that I'm going to do an FPL video. I haven't published that yet. I need to get that edited and then published. So if I watch the Anderlecht game, that means I'm not doing that for another day. So I am just putting it off. I'm just procrastinating. So no, I'll miss the Anderlecht game, and I will do the West Ham Bournemouth game tonight, and I'll edit and get the stuff done that I need to. I'll get my admin done. Get my admin done ahead of the next couple of games. Well, hey, Chimey, by the way, I've noticed our friend seems to have disappeared. That Bolton won't lose. I mean, I know it's the 87th minute and there's still time, and maybe Bolton will score, but it's interesting that the last 2 shouts have been completely wrong, because football is all theatre, I was told. Football is all theatre. And we was assured that Bolton wouldn't lose this one. And we were also assured, what was the other one last night that we did? That we was assured that it absolutely would be... I can't remember what game it was we were watching. What game was we watching? Yeah, Peterborough. That was it. Peterborough will not lose. Peterborough will not lose. That was that one. And now Bolton will not lose. Cardiff won that one. Stockport are winning that one. Yeah, Cardiff it was, wasn't it? Peterborough, double chance. Definitely, get on Peterborough. All the data tells us. Peterborough, get on them. Then today, Bolton, all the data, get on it. Anya, Kee, do you do FPL this season? I do, mate. Yes, I've got an FPL Premier League Dad FPL League. We're going to be doing spot prizes and bits and bobs throughout the season. So if you want to join, then you can go to the channel. The FPL link is in on YouTube. You can see it, or you can wait because I'm going to be publishing a video on how I did my FPL team. I've created my FPL team already. I've done it. I've got it. It's in, and what I'll do is I'll put that out on YouTube in the next 24 hours or so. Stockport have scored. It's 2-0. There you go. Carl Wotton with the goal, and that cements it. Stockport have won. 2-0 to County. Tolga on your bike. Yes, if you wait another 24 hours, mate, I will have a video out which will basically have, this is my team, this is the code for the league, this is how you can go and join, and if you want to join, you can do. So it'll be out on YouTube in about 24 hours' time. He's onside, there's nothing wrong with it, whipped in from the left-hand side, and there you go, Wotton with a header, 2-0 to Stockport. I'll tell you what, this is going to be some comeback, this, from Bolton. It's going to be an incredible comeback. 2 goals in the next 3 minutes, according to our mate. No problem. No worries, man. Wotton puts County 2 up. And a game, I'll be honest, in a game that I think they have scarcely deserved to win. I think Bolton have been the better team. They've hit the bar, they've hit the post. They've had a lot more chances in this game than County. County have just managed to take probably the only 2 chances that have come their way. The only 2 chances that have come their way. Bolton have been definitely the better of the 2. Edward, how's it going, mate? Good to see you. Yes, I'm good, thank you. How are you? Can't wait to see Mbermo play tonight. We was just doing a quiz at half-time, and I didn't realise Mbermo was the highest scoring Cameroonian player in Premier League history. I was surprised by that. 40, 44, 45 goals. Yeah, 40 odd goals. Well, those Bolton fans are streaming for the exits already from the away end. Thankfully, it's only a short journey back. Schumacher really isn't happy, you can see. He's absolutely raging on the touchline there, the Bolton manager. Claim for the handball from the Bolton centre forward. Cleared away by Stockport. Refs not having none of it. Okay, how many minutes is he given? 7. That can't be right. 7 added minutes. Feels a lot. My little one's going through all his baby stages. Bloody hell, mate. Enjoy. First year's the fun bit. Cheers, Spiros, AK Athens fan. Love to see it. Right, Adai is pretty content there. I think he's going to get a clean sheet. And County somehow have managed to grind out a win. Difficult one. Cool vibes, mate. Told you Stockport is winning. You did. You called it, Cool vibes. You called it. Callum, do the Celtic game, please. Mate, I can't. If I do the Celtic game's what? 4:30 kickoff. I'll tell you what I'll do here, right? I'll see about the Celtic. I'm not going to do the Anderlecht game. I'm going to see if I can get what I need to get done in terms of editing and publishing and all that stuff. I need to get some bits done. And I don't want to keep putting them off because it's having an effect on the channel. There's loads of people who've asked me to do a video. I've said I'll do it and then I've not done it. So I need to do it. And I can't just keep watching lives and keep watching games, even though that's what we like doing and that's what we do. But I do need to, at some point, start publishing videos again, especially in the run-up to the season. So, I'm going to edit this video that I've already filmed, and I'm going to get it published, or at least queued up to publish. And then, depending on what time it is, I'll see what time it is, and then I might do the Celtic St Mirren game. I might have time for that, and then once that finishes, obviously West Ham's on straight after that. If I haven't got time to do it, then I just won't be on for it. But if I do, then it might just be like a last minute thing. So what I would say, mate, is check the channel at like 4:15, right? If 15 minutes before kickoff, I've got a thumbnail on there and it's scheduled, I'm doing it. If at 4:15 there's nothing on there, I'm not doing it. I'm still busy. Jim, so what's your favourite 3 PM game? Good call on this one. What's my favourite 3 PM game? What do you mean my favourite 3 PM game? My favourite 3 PM game today would be Anderlecht. Yeah, if I could watch it. Kee, I'll catch you at 7 when you're watching the Hammers, mate. No worries, man. Take it easy. Have a good one. Good to see you. Right, well listen, if you're new round here, I don't imagine you are, because everyone we've got in the chat is pretty regular, I think. But if you are new to the channel, my name is Kee. I watch games of football every single day. I am getting back into publishing videos at least once or twice a week, if not more, especially with the new season starting. So if you like this sort of thing, if you like Premier League content, if you like Championship, League One, League Two, Bundesliga, Eredivisie, Serie A, La Liga, we watched a lot. We're going to be doing loads of different games from all around Europe, plus all the Champions League, Europa League, Conference League games. We'll be covering all that too. So if you like those sorts of things, give us a like, give us a follow, subscribe if you can. And yes, it really, really does help. D28, how's Nathan Lowe done since coming on? He's done all right. Yeah, he's done all right. He came on, about 20 minutes ago. Yeah, he's done okay. He's just been on that left-hand side. He couldn't have done any worse than Diamond. I didn't think Diamond had a particularly good game for County on the left-hand side. But he's not really seen too much of the ball, if I'm honest. In the last 20 minutes, it's been mainly Bolton picking it up and sort of driving forward, trying to get the equaliser. And then obviously County have gone ahead and got the second. But we are just about 30 seconds or so away. I think the ref's going to blow, and he has blown. There you go. Stockport 2, Bolton 0. Not a bad game of football if you are of that persuasion, I guess. It was if you're a Stockport fan or a Bolton fan, probably was interesting to watch. But it was pretty dreadful for the neutral. It wasn't a great game. 2 goals. Stockport really scoring the only ones that came their way, the only chances that came their way. And Bolton, I thought, dominated. Bolton were probably fair value on another day, fair value for a point. But Challinors will be very, very impressed, very happy that his team have been so clinical and defended really well. Adai, the goalkeeper for Stockport, got man of the match. So, yeah, not a bad performance from a Stockport County point of view. And 3 points to start the season off. So that's all they'll be concerned about. I am going to see you all in a few hours' time, maybe for the Celtic St Mirren game. Worst case scenario, it'll be for West Ham against Bournemouth tonight in the Premier League Summer Series. Lots of love. I'll see you all in a few hours either way. Take it easy. Have a nice day, whatever you're doing. Enjoy your Sunday. Maybe have a nice Sunday roast. Take it easy.